started thinking to myself, I should make my list of like stuff that I need for my planner for next year. And then I'm like, everything is content. Let me record this because it might help somebody else. So I wrote this down and I'm like, I don't even know if I have these planners. So we are going to do a deep dive into my planner. So like I said, this is going to be the beginning of my looking for planners. And then we got some stuff here. I think this is like the aftermath of like the stuff that I collect. And then finally we have this, which is also over stuff. That's why it's in this bin. It's also over left stuff. Is that even a word, over left? Oh, but yeah, because I have my hemorrhoids today, I am going to be productive and pick out my planners to see like what full planners I have, what are half-assed that I have to Franken plan into other ones. And then I did create a list of things that I want to track on my phone because I couldn't sleep last night. Plus a actual like physical paper that I have. So this is gonna be the mess that we've created. Trying to figure out my life right now. I'm just figuring out my life. Now that I have my planners like organized, I guess in a way that I can like actually see how many I have and what layouts I have and all that, I can now see what I need to track and how I'm going to be using the actual planner. This is my first time that I'm probably going to be using these babies. Wow, qué momento. This is the layout that it has, which is pretty basic. I also have, I feel like that one looks like, like this one. I got this for like very cheap because it has no cover. I was gonna take it out the rings and then punch hole it, but I don't know how it's gonna look yet. But we are about to be in October, so I was gonna use this for work. I feel like it's perfect. I would have to do my notes this month, any like trainings or whatever, birthdays, special occasion. Oh, look, birthdays is right here, so I don't have to do that for that. And I'll just like redate this and then like, look how simple it is. It's so simple. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then at the end of the month, you have notes, which is great. Because I can write down any like trainings or any like questions I have. And yeah, definitely going to use this for work, but I'm probably going to take out, ay Dios mío. Oh no, I know that did not just happen. Cut. I could just be like proactive and take this off, but it's already fucking fucked up. I'm gonna have to take this because I'm not gonna really use this like these pages, so I can practice on this to see how it's gonna look, and then I'm gonna have to take it off of the rings. But yeah, I'm just figuring some stuff out. So I'm gonna do for my home, I have a food log, and I want to write down like the time that I ate or whatever to see how it's affecting me and stuff like that. But for the color block, I don't want to get another one because I'm trying to declutter. So I only have January to April, so I'm going to give this to my sister. And what I'm going to do is, let me grab this is all my vertical and this is all my vertical. I have a lot of verticals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously redate. That's obvious. I'm just going to put a middle line here. So that's 2. Middle line here. So that's 2. And the middle line here. So that's 2. So that's 2, 4, 6 as I had in the color block. for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinners, drinks, or snacks or whatever. But that's how I'm gonna do it because I have a lot of verticals. So I'm like, let me just use my verticals. I do have a stitch one that is undated, but I don't know if I want to use that or that. I might use that for something else. So yeah. So I done filled this up already. This is my planner stack for 2026 so far. Yeah. This one I want to use to track my exercises, my steps, my moods, my energies, all that stuff. So on this side, I'm gonna have the exercise that I did. The steps that I took are probably gonna be here for every day, and then the exercises. So like how many I do push, pull, and pull, push, pull, and legs, and like I'm just gonna be tracking that here. And then on this side, I don't know what I'm gonna do as of yet. I want to do like a symptoms type of thing, like how my symptoms are or whatever. I'm not sure, but that's the idea for this one. This is like gonna be my tracker one, like to track stuff. This one's also going to be a tracker, but it's going to be different because it's going to be with my habits. So let me grab this. All right. This is undated. So I was thinking of, this has like habits. So the month is only, it's might bother me because it's like halfsies, which drives me crazy, but we're not going to talk about it. This is what I wanted to look at. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots plus a habit tracker. So I can do my 12-week year on this. It's undated, so I can start in October, which is where I'm going to start. And I can use it to see if it's going to continue on to January. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. Because I saw the girl on YouTube and she was tracking her days and giving herself points and stuff like that, and I really like that. And I'm gonna have a habit tracker, but this is more of like, you know, like a smaller version of that. Like I could put my 5 main things, so like 10,000 steps, 7 p.m. I have like a screen time 7 p.m. After 7 p.m. I can't use maps. Workout however many days of the week. Meal plan, and then like something else. And then here I can also track as well. Then I can give myself a score over here or something like that. Something like that. And I'll see it on a weekly view, and then on the other one I'll see it as a monthly. So yeah, my alarm went off. I'm gonna use this for my self-care, like what I do to take care of myself every day, and I'm gonna write it down and do that. And I've got 2, so I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. And then this is the Simply layout, which I was writing down the games that I was playing and stuff. So I might write down like my hobbies and stuff like that. Maybe because I'm already tracking a lot of stuff. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm still missing. Reading is different. My teacher one. I could use this as my teacher one. No, I don't need that many pages. No, I'm just gonna create it. I still need my home, but that's easier said than done. And then I want to use this, but this is like horizontal with like the goal layout thing that I like created and stuff. Maybe I'll use it for like next year. like what I did was, starting in January, I had already set this up for this year. July. Okay. I had set it up to like do this, so like goals and stuff like that, and then go into like horizontal. And after July, that's how all of them are. But it's not all of them, so I'm just gonna leave. Hello. This is Nelly from Nelly Vida. Today, I know I haven't done a video in like ages, so I was like, might as well do my 2026, I guess. I don't want to say lineup because it's like I still got some stuff to figure out, but I did record like a pre thing, like when I think about like the stuff that I'm going to use it for and why I'm going to use it and all that. Thought process. There it is. I created a thought process, and I was like, you know what? Let me just record this one as well, so I can put that one, like the thought process there, and then I can continue it with this. It'll be a lot of editing, but it's okay. I'm okay. So let's get to it. So I was going over my mini and my like these are all outdated, some are undated stuff that I've had, and I feel like I want to track more things in 2026 versus now. I know that I said that I wanted to simplify and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, like, I feel better when I'm tracking things, and I have a lot of things going on in my life, medically and like emotionally and physically, that I need to track everything down. So like when my doctor's like, oh, so what did you do? Like, how did you get this or whatever? Or like, how did this affect my, like if I start a new eating, juicing, or even like the simplest thing, like a cleanser or a new skincare line or something, I want to write how it affects my skin, because it could make it worse, it could make it better. Like, I don't know. But because I'm not tracking it, I never know if it's good, if I like it, or like if it's working. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to start with, because I already have it packed. So we're going to start with this one, so we can work our way up so I can put it back where it was the same way. So, this is going to be my budgets, my finance planner. Why is it like that? Oh my God, that bothers the shit out of me. This is the work life from 2022, 2023. I don't know. I'll tell you right now. 2023. Wow, it's been 3 years. And I'm gonna use it as my budget. So I usually write down what each account has, and if I spend any money, I'm also gonna add once a week, I'm gonna check my credit score. So I'm gonna write down my credit score because I need it to go up to 700. It's 650 something right now, and that's not good. It's not good. Like, it's not good for me. So yeah, this is gonna be my finance one. And I like it because it has like a pre-page, I think it's before or something like that. It has like, because I usually don't use the other pages. Am I bugging? Oh yeah, here it is. So that's February goals, focus on important dates and to-do lists. So I like that. I like that a lot. And then I don't have to keep, I could just print out whatever pages I create on Canva, and I could just put it here, and I don't have to resize it, which that is the goal in my life right now. All right, so that's finance, right? So then I have a teacher layout that I'm going to use for my Power 5. So my Power 5, damn, let me get that, my planner. So my Planner 5 is really simple when I do use it. I use a teacher layout to write down my sleep, my mindset, like if I read a chapter, if I listen to a podcast, finance, action, movement, and mood and mood and wins. I sometimes change this to social media, but it depends the type of week, honestly, how I'm feeling. So I'm going to switch to a big, as I can add my pages that I created to it. And I can use that as like that. So this is literally the same thing. It's a teacher layout. And I'm gonna put the 5 categories and then use it like that. And that is gonna be that one. My power 5 is what I like to call it. And then moving on to, I should probably, no, I can't put this one yet. We'll move on to the Lilo and Stitch one. So the Lilo and Stitch one is gonna be my overview, because right now I'm using a checklist layout. I love the way this came out. I'm using a checklist layout and it's working out for me so far. So this would be like the activities and events that I or my child does. This is my to-do list for the day, and then this is my steps, the weather, and how I feel, or if I did any exercise or whatever. This is the books I read to the side, and then things I have to buy. Simple as pie. So I really like it. So I only need 3, right? I only need 3. So that's what this vertical is gonna be, and it's Lilo and Stitch. So I'm hoping that I use it more because I love Stitch. Anything Stitch, I love. But that's what this one's for. That's my overview. So my catch-all is what people in the planner community call it. Those, the finance is, I have it as a, oh my God, what is that called? As a vertical classic size right now. The teacher layout, I have it as classic size, as you guys saw. And then the overview, I also have it. So it's just, I already have those. Moving on to, this is going to be my, I feel like there's 2 planners in here. Am I bugging? I think so. All right, so this is gonna be my planner lists 2026. So I saw a YouTuber, I forgot what her name is. It's a female. And she wrote down like prompts. Oh wait, is this my, is this the one? Because this is horizontal. I usually use this for Bible. I mean for faith. But it says planner lists. So maybe, yeah. She wrote down like columns. It wasn't a vertical. And she wrote down like different prompts that you can write in your planner and stuff. And I really like the way she did it. So I'm going to use a horizontal for that. When I find that video, I will link it. But that is what this one's for. So this one is added to my that one is added. It's an added one. And then I have, these are just monthlies that I'm going to use to track my self-care. So like if I go to the movies, if I have dinner, if I do anything by myself, for my self-care, I'll write it down here. And the other one is for, I think, my circle. So like planning dates with my circle once a month is very important to me. Or it's something, like it's a monthly tracker for something that I have to write down. I think it's that one. This will be circle and this will be my self-care. I'm not sure, but it's, they're monthlies. So like, it's only the month. That's why I was like, oh, okay, cool. I could do that. So that's what this is for. And then, see, it's not like a whole planner, so it's not bad. This is my, it's on both sides. Bible reading checklists. I got 365 days. And I think I'm going to put this in a journal, not a planner, because I started writing and I just stopped because one, I don't really like pink. So I think I'm gonna give this paper to my sister. And yeah, so I'm gonna probably put this in like a journal or like a notebook or something. But yeah. And then I also want to add I follow Little Faith Blog, I think her name is. And she does like a prompt every day. Like for the whole month, she does a prompt every day. I followed that once and I really liked it. I might do that again with a monthly and note pages. And then I'll probably add this to it. But then this, I'll use like these prompts and stuff and highlights I'll probably use in a journal. And that's kind of added because I didn't have that before, I guess. But I've always had a faith planner. I just stopped because this dashboard is going to be used to track my steps and my exercises. So I'm trying to start back. We are in November. I'm trying to start back with Grow with Jo. Hopefully by January, I will have a better grasp on the stuff that I'm doing or on a different level, like intermediate or something. And I continue to do it. I also want to try different YouTubers, different like walking people, fitness trainers on YouTube, not walking people. So this is gonna track my exercises and my steps, and I also want to track like symptoms and how like I feel that day or whatever. Or it could just be like exercises. So like I do the exercise and then I write the steps that I take. And the monthly will be the exercise for that day because I'm trying to prep for the week. So that's why this is important. And then in the bottom, I'll write how many steps I took. And then here I wanted to do like a symptoms type of stuff. And then, yeah. So if that doesn't work, I'll probably use the Simply layout. That's why it's here. And then this undated horizontal, I have no idea why it's in my next year thing, but you know what? I will figure it out because that's what I do. Gotta figure shit out. All right. I'm so upset that I didn't write it down what each of them were for. Because now I'm going crazy. Like now I'm just like, I know this is for gratitude. Because I've used it before. Just gonna write down what I'm grateful for every day in these, right? That's that one. And then, I think this is fitness. Let me see. Yeah, this is fitness. So this is gonna be my fitness planner. I'm gonna write down that. This is the month of January, and then a progress picture, and then that. I have to find that camera. And then February, progress picture. It doesn't have weeklies, so that's just literally, it's just literally the month. And then that, like the progress picture at the end. So there's that. So my wins, motivational quote, I did it, yay me, and then moving forward, I'm gonna do blah, 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 and then fitness tracker. And the month would be for my nutrition goals, my fitness goals, and I guess this is where I could write oh no, because then I won't be able to write down the exercises and stuff that I did. Or maybe, yeah, I could keep it all here and just scratch the mini. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna use this for there's that. And then this one, I think it's my son's, where I said that I was going, I have a whole video explaining this, but I'll explain it again. I'm gonna write down things to squeeze in for that month, important days, so like no school days or whatever, spirit week or something. What is he excited about for that month, which I'm gonna ask him. And then friendly reminders, so focus on eat more, eat less, give yourself, show yourself, call whoever, right? Then he has a monthly here, and then priorities. So do homework daily, less screen time, and then eat better or exercise, or I don't know. And then his goals for the month, call or text, and then his tasks for that month. And then this is what I really like. So he usually does things every day. So like, let's say his homework. So homework, and then you just check it off. He could even draw how he feels in the morning or whatever. And then these are his notes and doodles where he could do whatever. There's 4 things. So it would be homework. I'm going to make him an emotional check-in in the morning. He's gonna have a chore chart, so he's gonna clean his room or whatever for money or incentive. And then he's gonna have reading. So these things will be there every day, and where he can just check it off. And then this little space could be like, again, for like his emotion that day, or how was the day, or whatever, so he can like journal it out. And then that's it. And every month is the same thing. So that's for my, oh, this is gonna be a, wow, okay. And then finally, well, is it really finally? Who knows? This is gonna be a tracker for my 52-week life. I saw somebody use a full habit tracker, and like, I don't know, I was like, oh, I have planners, I could use it as planners and stuff. So things that I have to do, so my action steps for each goal, important states that I have to remember, goals, dreams, and prayer requests. And then it has the month. I am not very keen on the Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We ain't gonna talk about it. But I do like the notes in for next month. So, so for this, it would be 3 main goals. The goals are probably gonna be the same as in November. So my goals are creating a healthy relationship with my body, putting myself out there in social media with my financial coaching, and get to a secure financial place. I have to stick with 3 because I was one of those people who always stuck with like a bunch and never completed anything. So this will be that. This would be just like a tracker to track if I'm doing the things that I have to do in order for me to meet my goal every week. And I'm also gonna have different trackers. I do have a daily grind, so I might use that instead of this, but I'm not sure yet because I haven't started using it. Like, I just started, so I don't know. And daily grind, I know it's 4 months, and I already have this, so might as well use it. But yeah, that was this one. But I still have to work on this, like, to see what I'm gonna do for it. That was it. So I don't have that much. I only added the exercise one, and I don't really want to count like the monthlies as an actual planner because it's not, and the daily grind. So like I only added like 2, 3 ones to it, kind of, because the other ones are like creative and it's journaling, so it doesn't really count. But here I have 1, 2. Home is not, I'm not gonna have a, oh, that's what I wanted to add to the Power 5. So I'm gonna add home to it, and I like have this, where is it? I have this cleaning sheet. Oh, I'm lucky. I have this cleaning sheet that I like to print out. Where is it? Oh, this one with color. And I'm gonna use it for every week. So I know when I clean stuff, and then I'm gonna put it on Notion as my my database and stuff, like to store the days and stuff so I can throw out the paper. But yeah, this is my home, and then my son has his thing, and then reading. But reading, you know, I don't really want to count reading because I'm trying to go digitally, but I don't know. So yeah, I only have 1. Home doesn't count. I barely use it. 2 overview, 3 power 5. I only have 3 finance and my reference one, which I don't know where it's at at the moment, but it's one where I just track stuff on. So it's literally just 4, and I'm gonna add the planners list one, which is kind of creative, so I don't really want to add that one to like the actual planners, like a monthly and a weekly. I am gonna add the fitness one, and I think that's it. Holy moly, guacamole. I thought I was gonna add more, but yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna track better and use the things that I already have. So that is it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Don't know when that will be, but I'm excited. Bye.